Hello, we should be live. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, boys? It's finally the day. It's finally the day. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, boys? Hey, Grim's here. What's up, dude? What is this? Yo, Grim. We gotta talk about something, my dude. We gotta talk about something. Holy shit, 77 viewers already. Yo, what's up, guys? So, Grim, while you're here, I gotta ask you a question. Have key minds been retconned? Or is this just some bad wording? Uh-oh. Sup, Luke Skywalker. Holy shit, the Last Jedi's in the chat. My god, that's pretty groundbreaking. Never clicked so fast. You damn straight. Yeah, boy, just in time. Just in time. Yeah, so, just thought I'd ask about the keymind thing. It's a bit weird. I don't really get that. It seems like, I don't know if it's a retcon or if it's like a weird wording, but yeah, anyway. So, let's play some Awakening the Nightmare, guys. Let's fight some Flood. I'm gonna play my favorite mission off the bat. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one. This is fucking awesome. This is sick. The gameplay in this mission is so cool. I'll show you. Okay, cool. I'll DM you later, dude. Thanks, Jeff. I'll DM you later, dude. Right. So, this mission is fucking sick. It is one of my. I think it might be my second favorite mission in the entirety of Halo Wars 2. Only beaten by the Truth and Reconciliation one. That was like god tier, but this is fucking sick, and we're gonna play it. So basically, this mission, the deal is, so the what are they called? The banished buildings that gather power, not resources, but power. Basically, the energy that they get out the floor, you use that to fight against the Flood. It's really fucking cool. I never thought I'd see an actual resource used against them, but it's like they did, and it's fucking sick. And basically, you have to light a fuse. You have to drill into the ground and then light a fuse, which sets all of this stuff on fire, and it seriously hurts the Flood. So, do Legendary. Dude, this mission on Legendary would be impossible, and holy shit, that is deafening. That is deafening. Holy shit. Let me, okay, right, there we go. I can hear myself speak. I can hear myself speak. Feels good, man. Right, let's check it out. So, basically, the deal is, there's this massive drill in the middle of the map. Extractors, that's the word, extractors. How much money is this? I want to say $20? $20? Yeah, $20. Yeah, it is. It's worth it. In my opinion, fully worth it. I've played a little bit of Terminus Firefight. I played that at 343, and it was really fucking fun. But right now, I just want to play the campaign again. Yeah, so basically, this is what I'm on about. Those crystals are like the crystallized power, and you have to attack them and destroy them. It's cool because you can't actually build extractors on this mission. You have to destroy the crystals to get power. So your only resource building is the regular harvester. Let me know if there's any lag or anything, because I'm playing the game in 4K and it's being downscaled to 1920 by 1080. So yeah, just let me know if there's any lag or anything, and I'll have to change it. Hopefully there won't be. Is this canon? Yeah, it's 100% canon. 100% canon. I figured out that for this mission, locusts are like god tier OP. Locusts are seriously OP. Flood hype. Very much so. Very much so. The best thing about this mission is that you can actually get a shitload of power really early. So you can build a load of cool shit really early on. Yeah, 8 years since the Flood. 8 years. 8 years in the real world, 7 years in game. Okay, let's get some buildings going. The mega turret, that thing is fucking cool. I'll show you that in a second. That thing is really cool. It's I'm pretty sure it's designed off the model, designed from the model of the Halo 2 anti-aircraft turret that I don't think is actually in the game. It was only in the Halo 2 E3 2003 demo. That, like, infamous demo that was this close to crashing. I'm pretty sure it's only in that. It's in Halo 3. But yeah. Oh, shit, yeah, Marauders don't cost power, do they? That's a good shout. I didn't think of that. I just spammed Locusts, because they melt through these, and they're also really good against infection forms. Dude, the second mission of this campaign, like, that, it was fucking difficult. Like, I failed it on normal. It was really difficult. Okay, let's, can't get any elite ranges yet, but we can get that. And then let's upgrade both of these. Get a War Council for the Honor Guard. Shoots at the flood. I missed you guys. Yep, pretty much. That's how I felt earlier today. Can the Mega Turret shoot air units? That's actually a very good question. I don't think it can. I've not tried that yet, though. I mean, we can try that out on the stream today. I normally build it there. I built it there before. In that spot. Okay, so this, right, this thing here, I don't actually know what it is, per se. I think it's just like a fucking big flood mass, but it fucking pops. And basically, you have to, when that pops, you have to get the fuck out of the way, because it hurts, like, really badly. And a shitload of infection forms, like, come crawling out. And look at this. Look how many infection forms there are. So cool, like, Halo Wars 1's depiction of the flood didn't come anywhere near this. This is, like, fucking sick. Let's upgrade both of those, because they're both really OP. And also, the two new brute leaders, Pavium and Voridus. Can't pronounce it properly still, but those two are, like, both very cool. Very cool. That thing right there, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the Infector form. Not the Infection form, the Infector form. It's basically a Stalker form from Halo 3, but with a bigger abdomen that pops infection forms out, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure, actually, thinking about it, that was a cut form. That was actually a cut form from Halo 3. That's only just hit me. That was the cut pure form from Halo 3. So, yeah, people 3 and Creative Assembly did the fucking research. You get itchy just watching them, dude. When they first pop out of the big mass, it's quite unsettling. Because the amount of, like, screen shake and the loud popping noise, like, followed by infection forms just crawling everywhere, it's pretty unsettling. Okay, so these things, the flood roots. Oh, yeah, these things as well. I'm pretty sure these things are, like, infected versions of some of the wildlife that Bungie were originally going to have on the Ark in Halo 3. Some of the I think they were called flying whales or something at some point. I'll have to do my research on that, but what a story, Mark. I did not hit her. I did not. That was a really shit Tommy Wiseau voice. Yo, get Late Night Gaming through the Tommy Wiseau voice. Late Night Gaming or Favin. They both do very damn good Tommy Wiseau accents. Okay, I'm actually not concentrating anywhere near as much as I should be right now. So basically at the top there, see how it says rupture pressure? When that build is up to 100%, these things pop. There's 3 of them. One there, and one there. They pop and do like a shitload of damage. Yeah, so they do a lot of damage. You don't want to be standing around those when they pop. Do you think Halo Wars 2's story will link with Halo 6? I mean, I think Anders will do. I want Atriox to and Cutter, but I don't think it will do. Because, like, they want to make Halo 6 a chief focus story, and it, like, you've already got Osiris and Blue Team and the Warden and Cortana and Halsey and who else is there? And Lasky and Roland, and then you've got Cutter and Anders and Atriox. It's like there's a lot of characters, and that's one of the things that Halo 5 suffered from. It had too many main characters. Like there was not enough time to flesh out any of the main characters because there were too many of them. Does the Gravemind make an appearance in this? Yes and no. Not the Gravemind from Halo 3, like, specifically, but there's a form of Gravemind in this. This is cool as well. This actually reminds me a lot of Alien. There's, like, actual flood eggs. I don't know if they've actually got a name. I think they name them at some point, but these flood eggs, that they don't do anything unless you go near them, and when you go near them, they start to vibrate and hatch there's a really cool mechanic in one of the missions where you have to take a honor guard, you have to camo him and walk him through this pathway of a shitload of these eggs without setting them off. It's like Halo Wars 2 gets... Oh, there goes my phone. Halo Wars 2 does not get enough love for the amount of, like, variations it adds to the typical RTS gameplay. Because this game does some seriously cool shit. Both in the main campaign, Spearbreaker, and Awaken the Nightmare. Flood blisters, that's the term. Thank you. Thank you... Oh, Monkey Moo. Steven, thank you, dude. Flood blisters, that's the term. Okay, let's actually build some shit. We need a mega turret, because they're cool as fuck. We need some actual regular turrets. Okay, this is really OP. Burnout is really, really OP. I don't know if any of you guys... Did any of you guys play Battle for Middle-earth ever? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you ever played Battle for Middle-earth. There was a power in that game called Grand Harvest or something, I think it was called, that used to increase resource buildings. Like the amount of resources they create by like 300%. Burnout does exactly that, and on the last mission, like, you literally need that. Like, you can't do it without using that. It's the most necessary thing, like, ever. Okay, so let's get Elite Rangers, because they shred through infection forms. Oh shit, it's that one. Oh god, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Do you think this is just fan service? Because if you think about it, the last cutscene looks like they killed them all off. I mean, everything's fan. I know this is a really shit answer, but but everything is fan service to a degree. But you can buy a scarab on this. What? Holy fuck! I did not realize you get a scarab. To a degree, everything is fan service. I do think that fan service definitely played a part in this. I'm not going to say that it didn't, but I don't know. It's cool. It makes sense. So I'm not going to complain. I'm trying to think. We need a foundry. Yeah, we need a foundry. So kind of yeah, but maybe not. Why didn't they show the Grave Mine in Halo 3? I don't know. But you're asking the right questions, my dude. You're asking the big questions. I also want an answer to that question. Will we ever fight a key mines? Well, I mean, I've always had this sort of fantasy in Halo, like Halo 6 or Halo 7, that there'll be a mission where you fly the Infinity around a portion of the galaxy, and your mission is to fucking kill key mines that are on planets. Like, you're piloting the Infinity, and you're using, like, the Mac cannons and shit, and, like, slip space jumping around, like, parts of the galaxy to go and kill key mines. I'd love that. I mean, it's the most unrealistic thing ever, and it's never going to happen, but it'd be cool as fuck if it did. Yeah. Give me some fan service. Mendicant bias. Dude, I'm waiting for your fan service. I am actively, like, begging for your fan service. The flood is weak against fire. Yeah, because fire is very good against biomass. Especially rotted biomass. Weak biomass. So, yeah. The flood is very weak to fire. Let's get some wraiths. Well, yeah, the strat that I did for this was a shitload of wraiths and a shitload of locusts. Locusts to kill the tentacles, and wraiths to kill the infection forms. Yeah. If a key mine formed, you've already lost. That is very correct. If you've let entire planets get infected by the flood, then yeah, you've kind of already fucked it. It's a bit late to be thinking about backup plans. Hunters are really useful for this as well, because they start bringing flood infected scorpions to you, which are a little bit of a hassle to deal with if you haven't got any hunters. So hunters are also very good. Yeah, ice is good for the flood. Ice. The reason that the flood, you typically fight them in snowy environments on Forerunner installations. That's not a coincidence. That's because the Forerunners put like containment facilities and research facilities in snowy areas because the cold temperature stunts their growth. Pretty interesting fact that I was actually going to cover in a video soon, and I still will do. So yeah. Hey, Xperia, if you could have all of your favourite mechanics from every Halo game, what would they be? Well, I'd have all the button combos from Halo 2. No sprint, no armor abilities, no Spartan abilities. Regular classic movement with button combos. So basically Halo 2. I'd have Halo 2, a game that already exists. Let's glass this. These things are weird. They don't have a name, They're just called the Flood. I mean, I always assumed they were like small hives. They look fucking disgusting, which is great. That's the point. They look fucking rancid, and that's the point, which is great. Yeah, let's get some upgrades. Need that. God, why does it lag every time I come over here? Still building reefs. Let's build some more. Yeah, let's build some more reefs and let's get that. Okay, so see there at the top where it says rupture pressure. Like I said earlier, any second now, some fucking massive sacks of rancid biomass are gonna pop. These things, infester, that's the word, not infector, the infester. The infester, they're basically stalker forms, stalker pure forms. But they're obviously not. They have big abdomens. Oh, they're meant. Oh, yeah. My dude. Monkey Moo, Steven, you are correcting me like all across the board today. Yeah, they are. You can actually see part of the main architecture. I mean, I guess they still technically are a hive. That does quantify as a hive. So that's not. That's yeah. I'm still technically right. I'm still technically right. Why do you have to be so iconic? I don't know, man. I was born with it. I try not to be, but it's a natural trait. It's a natural trait. Yeah, one of the coolest things about this is the fact that I was never a fan of flood controlling vehicles. I always thought it was kind of like driving warthogs and shit. I thought it was kind of weird. But in this game, like, they actually add biomass to the vehicles, and it looks really fucking cool. So now I'm sort of like, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. Let's get another harvester, because we need more harvesters. Yeah, more wraiths. Bang, bang, bang. Oh shit, I forgot about that. I forgot about that thing called the Flood that we're meant to be fighting. Yeah, they've redefined. Yeah, no, Banished Lotus, I was talking about that at the very start of the stream. I don't know what the deal is with that, because, like, unless they have fully retconned it, which I really doubt, that description in the Phoenix logs is, like, objectively incorrect. It's just not right, so, I don't know. We'll have to inquire. These things are bastards. These things right here are bastards. Basically, they are called spawners, and their role is they spawn pure counters, like counter units. So say you take infantry over there, that will automatically spawn anti-infantry units. It's cool. It's a bastard to fight, and I imagine on Legendary, that's gonna have me like getting mad, to put it simply. But it's cool. It's cool. Why am I so damn handsome? I was born with it. Thank you, my dude. What do you think of the fact that this isn't included in the season pass? I'm a defender of the fact that it shouldn't be. I've been playing RTSs for a long time, and like expansions are a staple feature of RTSs, and they've never been free. They've never been cheap because they've always got a lot of like new features in them that aren't part of the base game. So I don't think this should have been part of the season pass personally. I guess I should disclose that I did get a free copy of this, but like I would have bought it, and I don't think it should be in the season pass because there's a lot of new stuff in this. There's game modes, there's all sorts of new stuff. There's game modes, an entirely new faction, by the way. Let's not gloss over that. There's an entirely new faction here. A lot of work goes into making those, and I feel more comfortable paying for it. I get why people are saying it should have been in the season pass. I do get that. It's a valid complaint, but personally, I don't think it should have been. What's new with this Flood? So there's some new pure forms. 343 officially canonized the Juggernaut. It's called the Abomination in this. I don't know if the Juggernaut is a canon name, or if they just renamed it to the Abomination. I think I prefer Juggernaut, but Abomination is kind of cool still, so I don't really mind. There's a new pure form called the Infester, a new pure form called the Spawner, a new pure form called the... What's the flying one called? Shit, I forgot what it's called. There's a flying one as well. Yeah, there's a flying one too. But it's quite a lot new, Infinity comms. Does the Axeman sing in the shower? I do not know the answer to that, I'm afraid. I can't answer that question for you. I have no idea. You know what, real quick, I'm going to turn down some graphic settings because even though I've got a 1080, streaming in 4K, not the easiest thing. Let's turn the anti-aliasing not off. Oh, okay, there's only 2 options. Medium, medium. I had to turn a bunch off earlier for recording. Turn that down as well. Thought that was going to restart though. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, maybe the Swarmer. We'll have a look. Oh, is that actually canon? Okay, I didn't realize that they were actually like evolutions of the Juggernaut. One of the cool things is that one of the things that Bungie had planned for the Juggernaut was that when you killed a Juggernaut, all local infection forms would go offline, or all local combat forms and infection forms would go offline. So it sort of acted like a local Gravemind kind of thing. That happens in this. That's canon in this. So it's pretty cool. They did their homework on like cut content for this. Like it really fucking shows. It really shows. Cortana has the logic play. We can only hope. Like I sound like a broken record saying this. Like, so I've said it for literally the past 2 years now. It's been almost 2 years since I made that first logic play theory video. That basically started it all actually. Like everything adds up so well for her having the logic plague. If she doesn't have it, then Christ knows, because she just should do. It makes the most perfect sense. Am I missing someone's question? Yeah, dude, the chat moves fast. Like it's hard to keep up with questions, especially while playing and talking. Oh, Phoenix log. Oh, sweet. I never got that one before. It's hard to keep up. Is this Halo Wars? This is Halo Wars 2. It is indeed. Can we cure the Flood? Well, can we ever cure the Flood? I mean, it's not off the table, but as for now, no. As for now, the closest thing is boring syndrome, aka like, oh shit. Whoops. Aka fucking with your neurology. Yeah. Ignore me. Fucking with your neurology is the best way to prevent it. But there's no actual cure, as far as we know. There might be. It's not to say that there can never be a cure, but yeah, I could activate the drill, but I kind of want to upgrade some stuff first. I kind of want to get some upgrades. Let's get some more locusts. Get that. Yeah, this mega turret, this thing right here. It sounds like the Halo 2 Wraith. I'm pretty sure. I need to inquire about this. I think they used they like resampled the Halo 2 Wraith sound, and it sounds so fucking cool. I love that. Yeah, no, boring syndrome isn't the cure. Yeah, dude, I even thought that. I thought, honestly, I kind of thought all the missions were pretty unique. Maybe not the first one because we already did something like that in the campaign. But most of it, I think, is really unique. The second mission was really cool. Dropping back stage by stage by stage. That was sick. I love that. Could modern humanity or someone in the galaxy ever make the ancient human flood cure? That thing that the ancient humans supposedly had, like, we don't even know if that existed. That could have been a rumor. They could have lied about it. Like, we don't know. There's no evidence. It was just a rumor. Not to say it doesn't exist. It might. But as far as we know, it doesn't. Sadly. I still love the idea of Oni like secretly testing on the Flood in like laboratories on Halo rings, creating like their own palaces of pain, basically trying to find a cure for it in case they come back, for when they come back, of course. Can they just secure some Flood biomass and reverse engineer a virus that eats Flood biomass? Pretty sure. Didn't I mention that in that when I made the Flood cure video a couple minutes ago? I think I mentioned something like that. You can't cure it, but you could try and reverse the biomass, kind of, or install an antigen within the blood system that actively fights the infection form when it tries to bite into you. Because when I made that video, I did quite a lot of research on like parasitic infections and stuff, like neurological parasites. And that was the closest people had to cures for them, so I figured that would work for the Flood. Maybe. It's some pretty cool theory crafting. Jon Snow and Ygritte are engaged. What? Like, really? I knew they were dating, but that's pretty fucking cool if they're engaged. And then, dude, fucking Ollie's gonna come in and kill them. Or at least kill Ygritte. Still hate Ollie for doing that. Still hate Ollie for doing that. There's that shit in Argent Moon. Oh, yeah. Shortly after Halo 5 came out, I spent, like, I think it was, like, a Sunday afternoon. I must have spent, like, 5 hours in that room with Fletch from Ultimate Halo. Just, looking around it, increasing the saturation on videos and stuff. Because I was adamant that they were combat forms. They're actually jackals, but I was adamant they were combat forms. Didn't Ancient Humanity create a genius strain that made flood forms? Well, yeah, they did. Whether it was actually real or not, we don't know. It could have always been the case that they literally just used the placebo and then threw 1/3 of their population at the flood so the other 2/3 could get away as like a sacrifice. Could have been that. Could have been an actual cure. Like, there's no way of telling. The problem with Ancient Humanity is, as far as we know, the only sort of like history books of them that we have are told through the Forerunners, who are obviously very biased in terms of them. So we don't know. Until something comes out, or until like we find something in the galaxy that is hang on, where's that? Oh shit. Until we find something in the galaxy that is like an actual historical ancient human artifact or historical site or something, we can't know for sure what happened and what didn't happen, unfortunately. As much as that sucks, it's the way the world works. Yeah, watch this. Oh, no. No, it's not that one. Look at that. Fucking disgusting. Exactly how the flood should be. Okay, let's get that. Both the upgrades are on the mega turret. Lit. Let's get that. Let's get that. Oh shit, it's got all of them. You know what? I kind of want to get a scarab. I'll activate one of the drills. Oh, no, I've run out of power. How's it going, Mr. Iconic? It's going pretty decently, thanks, Haz. And by pretty decent, I mean pretty fucking good, because we're finally fighting the flood again. It's been 8 years. It's been almost a decade. Will the flood be in Halo 6? My bet would be that they might maybe make an appearance in the legendary ending. Like a teaser for them. I don't think they're gonna be in the campaign, sadly. I mean, I'm torn because I want them to be, but at the same time, I want their return, like their actual return, to be like not forced, to actually make sense, to have like a logical reason for them to be there. If you get me. Why was Jonathan not infected by the flood? Because he has Boren syndrome, aka Spartan 1 augmentations. Or the technical term is Orion Project augmentations. Yeah, Cedar infected, that's the one.
Another to add to my tally.
Yeah, it's just the abominations. I need to actually read up on their lore. Because I don't know specifically why they use that. Obviously, like we'll probably play this mission. We'll play the one with the honor guard that I was on about, and then we will look at the Phoenix logs. How does the Covenant reproduce? Oh god, don't elites lay eggs? I remember reading something somewhere that the elites lay eggs or some shit. I don't know. Let me just mute my phone. There we go. There we go. Oh, dude, a Mona Lisa style Halo game. I watched the Mona Lisa again recently, and like, oh, that thing needs to be made into some sort of playable build. Somehow, it's gotta be. Okay, this thing, the Lich Vanguard, is really fucking cool. Basically, like a super powerful Lich comes down and flies around using like a scarab beam, and then at the same time you can spawn units from it like an elephant. What are the abominations besides Flood? They're basically like apparently evolved Flood Juggernauts. What else can we get? Let's get that. that. Let's get that. Dude, I swear suicide grunts are like my least spawned unit in this game. I just never use them. I like building armies that last. I like this. I like building armies like this that look cool as fuck. How did Johnson survive Halo 1? Read the Flood. I mean, I'll tell you. He got away from the containment room because he has Boren syndrome, which is basically the Spartan 1... Well, no, it is the Spartan 1 augmentations, where basically his neurology is fucked up, so the infection forms find it a lot harder to infect him, so they ignore him. Like they'd rather infect a host that goes down easily than a host that is really difficult to infect, so they ignored him. A lot of other shit happens. Read the Flood. In my opinion, a highly underrated book. It's on Audible. If you want to use my Audible referral link in my Halo 3 video, the link is in the description. You can sign up for that and get the audiobook for free, which is pretty lit. Okay, let's go up here. I'll show you guys the spawners. There's normally a spawner right there. The controller sentinels. Where are they? Controller. Oh, there's one from Spearbreaker with the shield. They're not in this. Buff syndrome. Fucking hell, no, I did not say buff syndrome. Yeah, these things, these tentacles, these roots, as they were in Halo Wars 1, they do like a serious amount of damage if you let them attack you, but if you build a shitload of locusts like I have done, because they count as buildings, the locusts just shred them. Okay, let's whip this bad boy out here. And then, here we have the... what's it called? Lich Vanguard. Seriously fucking cool. And you can, like I said, you can spawn units from it. Let's get some hunters. Look at that. The Lich looks so cool. That's one of the new Covenant designs that I actually really like. The Lich. I think it looks pretty dope. You just enjoy the game. I'll answer the questions. Feel free, my dude. Go ahead. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Run away. Oh, God. This is going to hurt. Okay, no. We made it out. We made it out. God, this frame rate is tanking. This is what happens when you're trying to stream and play in 4K. I've dropped some mines down over here. These mines... I've never really used the mines in Halo Wars 2 in the campaign and in multiplayer. I never found them that useful. There's one campaign mission where the mines will literally save you. They will be the reason that you complete the mission. Oh shit. Okay, no, we gotta get back. Let's whack burnout on. I don't even need to use it. I've got no reason to use it, but I may as well. Can we upgrade anything else? Get that. Oh shit.
We should look for more.
Let's see if we can get one grunt squad to kill two infected warthogs. Yeah, that's what I mean about the biomass. Looks pretty cool. It's not just like a regular warthog or banshee or whatever being piloted by a combat form. It's actually got biomass on it. Pretty dope. Okay, let's activate one of these drills. Let's go and get some power and activate these drills. Yeah, the Lich looks so cool. It looks so dope. Oh shit. Yeah, did you hear that? You might have heard that then, the sound of the turret. It sounds precisely like the Halo 2 Wraith sound. It sounds pretty cool. There you go. The like long distance shot of it. It's pretty cool. Wait till you see the Proto-Groove Mind. Oh, dude, I've finished it already. That Proto-Groove Mind looks fucking disgusting. And it's perfect. It's perfect. The huge stream of water. Oh, shit, sorry. Clickbait. This stream is officially clickbait. There's no actual flood in this. It's just space zombies, dude. Sorry. My bad. My bad. Yeah. No, it does look cool how it's like seeping out of the vehicle. I like that as well. It looks really natural. Can we go back here? Yeah, we can. There's normally cool shit hidden back here, but you have to walk through a minefield of blisters to get there, so it should be interesting. Can someone explain the end of the DLC? I'm gonna rewatch it. I've only watched it 3 or 4 times so far. I'm gonna rewatch it later and like actually formulate ideas in it. It's weird because to me it felt like a little bit of a cliffhanger. I don't know if that was just me, but not a cliffhanger as in, oh, the Flood is still like 100% out there, like Halo Wars 1's ending was with the UNSC, but it felt like a bit of a cliffhanger. I don't know. We'll have a look. We'll watch it again on stream and we'll see what we can decipher. Good lord, this frame rate is tanking. You wish one of the brute commanders died? I mean, for the sake of like gravity, I guess yeah, but they're both pretty fucking cool. How did you like the Flood reveal blur cinematic? When I first saw that, holy fuck. Like, very happy. Happy doesn't even cut it. I was over the moon happy. So was the proto-grid mine the end of the Flood as we know it? Well, no, because there's still Flood out there. There's likely like other galaxies that are completely infected by the Flood. There's Flood still in containment facilities on rings. There's Flood still out there. Like, that's why I made that video recently about why the Flood survived Halo 3, because like even if Awakening the Nightmare didn't happen and Halo 3's ending was the be-all end-all of the Flood, there's still Flood out there. Like, it's not like they never existed. Bungie acknowledged that. 343 acknowledged that. Like, it's not some like hidden secret. Let me real quick just check the settings. I wonder what happens if I downscale the resolution. I can't do it that much. Oh no, that does absolutely nothing. That does not change a single thing. Sup, Scudi? I have no idea how to pronounce that, I'm afraid, dude. My bad. So, nonetheless, level of detail. Let's just... Oh, no, I'm not playing on low. Turn that down to 8 times. Maybe that'll fix it. No. Well, in all fairness, I did have it earlier where one of the missions, there were so many particle effects on the screen at the same time, the entire mission got capped at like 25 frames. Like, I've got a GTX 1080. It's just there were so many particle effects. Couldn't take it. You knew the Grave Mine was a part of the Flood? Yeah. Oh, shit. Why do I keep forgetting about this? I keep forgetting. Right, let's activate a drill. Okay, let's whack that on here again. Even though we don't have any reason to get any more resources, even slightly. Oh yeah, I remember that. It spawns like 2 of them and they get destroyed immediately. Just get these guys over there. In Halo 1, wasn't Johnson right next to the Pillar of Autumn when it... Well, no, that ending's not canon. That's not canon. Where he hugs the Elite, that isn't canon. That's very much non-canon. Okay. Let's go get some crystals. Favorite Grave Mine quote. Oof. I have listened through rock and metal in time, probably. That's my favorite. Because it's like, he listened for literally tens of thousands of years, and it's finally his time to speak and to dictate what happens. I love that. That line signifies so much. And also his last line ever, the last line we ever heard from him. Resignation is my virtue, like water I ebb and flow. Defeat, what is it? My defeat is a sentence I do not deserve but you impose. Basically confirms, like, again, this is another thing, that Bungie literally confirmed that, like, that's not the end of the Flood. Like, that isn't the be-all end-all at the end of Halo 3. Bungie confirmed it, 343 confirmed it. It just wasn't as, like, in your face in Halo 3 as some people probably would have liked. Resignation is my virtue. Have you read the graphic novel Tales from Split Space? Yes, I have. What, the entire thing? I liked Something Has Happened. I liked Hunting Party. The rest of it was eh. I did not like the one with Blue Team at all. It mischaracterized Fred so much. I was not a fan of that. Halo Fractures, on the other hand, the like chronological book that came out just before that is like one of my favorite Halo books. Top 5, hands down, top 5. Top 5 are probably The Flood, Silentium, Mythos, Fractures, and Krypton. Yeah, there you go. 5. They're my top 5. Pretty much my definitive top 5. God, this frame rate. Fucking hell. We need some more crystals. Favorite 343 Guilty Spark quote? probably, you are Foreigner, even though you aren't Foreigner. Even though Bungie confirmed at that point that you aren't Foreigner. Who is going to be the main protagonist of Halo 6? God, Cortana, probably. It pains me to say that. Are North Korea able to hold the mantle of responsibility? Most definitely not. Most definitely not. Definitely not. Favorite Johnson quote? Oh god. Either I know what the ladies like, or stupid fool, why do you always jump? One day you're gonna land on something as stubborn as you are. That's pretty fucking good. Or listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me. That one. That's pretty fucking good as well. Favorite Foreigner superstructure? These are some weird questions. Probably the Ark. Ark or Zeta Halo? Zeta Halo purely because of like its past. I like its past. Favorite Halo mission? Possibly Sacred Icon from Halo 2 or the Covenant from Halo 3. I love them both almost equally. What species do you want more lore for? Well, I mean, could you class the Flood as a species? I guess they are. The Flood, obviously. But overall, precursors. I don't want so much lore about the precursors that we know everything about them, because that defeats the object of them. They're meant to be these sort of like Lovecraftian, mythical, fourth dimensional, like weird creatures that existed long ago that are still influencing the galaxy today, but not in a direct sense. So I'd like to know more about them, but I don't want loads of lore about them. At least in one go. Favorite individual pixel? Gotta be the ammo counter from Halo 2 BR. Definitely. Can you kill a hunter with a Can you kill a hunter with a vacuum cleaner? For fuck's sake. Oh my god. That is one of the funniest things I've heard in a long time. I'm gonna ask him that question later today. Can you kill a hunter with a vacuum cleaner? I mean, I guess the worms are like interlocked and they're pretty strong, so maybe not. Depends how good of a Dyson you've got, I guess. You've lost a building? What? Where? Oh, the turrets. Let's get the upgrade on those bad boys. Yeah, honestly, I still find it really weird that the Jackals aren't in this game. I like when they weren't in the base game, I was like, that's really weird. But of course, they'll get added in like season pass leaders. But then they didn't. Yeah, like it is weird. It is very weird. I kind of thought we were gonna get like a Jackal shipmaster or a Jackal ship mistress. What was that one from Cold Protocol called? What was her name? That ship mistress that, on the rubble. I forgot her name. I thought we were gonna get someone like her, but I guess not. A Jackal free game. Yeah, this came out today, dude. I mean, we don't know if the Banished use Jackals or not. If they pay them enough, Jackals will do anything. Jackals are literally just pirates. They'll do anything if you pay them enough, so... Theoretically, they should, I guess. I don't know, it's a weird one. We need to activate one more drill. I think. Yeah, one more drill, so we need to go up here. This mission is so fucking sick. For God's sake, suck that egg. Ugh. Jesus Christ. I think a mercenary faction in a species. Yeah, that's what I thought, dude. I thought that was like a perfect fit for a either a member of the Banished or a leader or faction in itself, but I guess not. I mean, if modding tools ever come out for this game, or like when people start modding the game properly, we'll get something like that probably. I'd imagine that we would do. Favorite flood form? Gravemind, hands down. That's not even a question for me. Gravemind, every time. Gravemind. You see that's good. It's like Eye of Palantir from Battle for Middle Earth, but I don't really need it anymore. I don't know why I bought that. I have no idea. Does the not answering that Daedra Donkey. Not answering that, my dude. No, the Banished isn't the mainly brute faction. They've got like elites, grunts, hunters, engineers. I don't know if they've got drones. Why don't I have a recollection that they have drones? I'm not sure. Master Chief's face reveal turns out to be Rick all along. I really hope they never reveal Master Chief's face. Halo 4 was the absolute furthest they should go with it. Like, showing the eyes, that was pretty fucking cool. But don't go any further than that. Like, keep it at that. Keep it at that. Halo 4's elite design is good. Be careful, my dude. What you say is heresy. What are those things that look like abominations, but they're much smaller? You mean the ones in that cutscene? I think they were abominations, just like a lot smaller. If you mean the ones in game, they're probably the infestors. Yeah, infestors. I'd imagine. Well, the drones kind of just like fucked off and did their own thing after the war. I can't remember the exact lore. I don't think it was ever. I'm not sure if it was ever even explained in the book. I can't remember. As far as I remember, they just sort of like fucked off and did their own thing after the war. And they were like, yeah, fuck you guys, I'm out. And they just like flew off into the edge of the galaxy somewhere. Did Emil shop at Tesco? I'd imagine Emil was more of a Sainsbury's type of guy. George was a Waitrose. George was a Waitrose guy. 100%. George was into his Waitrose. So was Halsey, I'd imagine. What's your opinion on a Halo fan game, but with a near psychopathical protagonist like Emil and shit? I'd love it. A Halo game with lore, with gore and gibbing, however the fuck you pronounce it. I've not known how to pronounce it since World at War. Yes, always yes, 100%. Halo needs more gore. Not like Gears of War style gore. I don't think that fits Halo. But it needs more gore. 100%, definitely. What is that? How do you get there? I'm not sure if you get there at the end or something, or is that part of a different map? Because I saw that earlier and I was like, how the fuck do you get across that? Maybe that's an Easter egg. Okay, there we go. You know what? When those flood forms come over, I'm just going to drop the Lich. I think, how many... Oh god, it's 600 energy though. Oh, fuck it. I'll wait till they get closer. Trays in flight, yeah. When I lose some, if I ever lose any of these units, I'll try and get some Banshees. Next mission that I do, I'm pretty sure there's a base on it. I'll do some Banshees that one. Yeah, oh yeah, maybe, but it's out the map though. Right, look, it's visibly out of the play zone. I don't get what the point of that is. Weird. I don't know. Yeah, those turrets like really clean house. They really clean house. And so does that as well, the fucking mega turret. Jeez, that thing absolutely destroys. Infected chopper. The infected chopper has tentacles on the front. It looks kind of like the Thrasher form from Halo Wars 1. Is Yap Yap the Destroyer the real savior of the Halo trilogy? He is, objectively. Yap Yap is the savior of Halo. We'll get some Banshees now. Or we'll get, sorry, my apologies. We'll get one Banshee now. A singular Banshee. What was my reaction when I first saw the Groove Mine in Halo 2? I honestly can't remember. I mean, it was 2004. I was 8 years old. No. Fucking hell, I think I was 7 actually. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I was 7. Oh no, sorry, I was 8. I was 8 years old when Halo 2 came out. Halo 2 came out in November. Yeah, I was 8 years old, but I honestly can't remember. Unfortunately, I wish I could. Favorite Halo Wars 2 leader? It's gonna be Viridus. Before that, it was Jerome, closely followed by the Arbiter, and then Colony. But it's gonna be Viridus now, because he reminds me so much of Predator. In that cutscene where he gets the wrist blade out and he just starts fucking slashing shit around, that reminds me so much of Predator. And I'm a pretty big Predator-like lore fan, so that spoke to me. If a key mine formed, the only thing we could do was fire the Halos. That'd be all we could do. That'd be the last resort. Oh, there's loads more. Okay, there's loads more crystals over here. What's up, Jacob Wallace? How you doing, my dude? Yeah, Jerome's an OG. That Mantis, the Command Mantis, is one of the coolest looking things ever. I love how the mech design in this game is like so clearly inspired by Metal Gear. I love that. Obviously, it's like all really original, but it takes Metal Gear inspiration, and like, if you're gonna take inspiration from any game artistically, you fucking take it from Metal Gear. You just do take it from Metal Gear. Knock these down, and then we will go around and pick these up. Can you destroy a grave mine? Yeah. Not in it. You don't destroy an actual grave mine in this. You almost do. But no, yeah, you can. I still want to see a full grave mine, like its entire body. Is there a definitive edition of the? Is this? Honestly, I'd still say that Halo 2 is the definitive look at the Flood for me. Halo 2 and Halo 3. This is different though. I like it. Right, that's all the drills done. So basically, what happens here is these drills. See that orange shit in the floor, and like all these orange cracks like around here. Those drills drilled down into that orange, like it's basically like emulsion from Gears. And then it ignites the floor, and it looks really cool because like all the orange shit starts like spitting out the floor in smoke. It looks really cool. Banished to Lotus. I'm not going to answer that question. Christ almighty. Banished versus the Locust Horde. I'd probably go Banished. As strong as the Locust were. Banished. Do you prefer the Halo Wars 1 elite design or Halo 4? Oh, Halo Wars 1. I don't like Halo Wars 1's elite design. I mean, no, I like the heads look really cool. And the upper bodies, it's just the weird size 0 torso was so out of place and weird. But no, I really do not like the Halo 4 and 5 one at all, as you all know. Viridus must be a Bond villain. Viridus is fucking Predator. Calling it now. This is that's Predator being canonized in the Halo universe. Can we put? Oh shit, we can. That's quite cool. Okay, 14 seconds. Yeah, Lambent Flood. That's the first thing I thought when I saw them. They look exactly like Lambent Locust do. Pretty cool. I don't know if that's like on purpose or like a little callback or something, but I ain't gonna complain. I think it's pretty cool. Dude, this mega turret is like the MVP. Let's get rid of that and let's build an... Oh, we can't build anymore. Fuck. Build an Apex. Dude, I only found out recently that Predator was in COD. Like, I never had any interest in buying Ghosts, but as soon as I found out that Predator was in Ghosts, I was legit like about to fucking buy the game, just for that, just to run around as Predator. Would you like the final level in Halo 6 to have a Grave Mine as a boss with a mix of Halo 3 Warhog final run? That'd be kind of sick. Yeah, it's never gonna happen, but it'd be kind of sick. I dig that. I dig that. What should I do during a flood outbreak? Panic. Panic and get some flamethrowers. Oh, and also fuck with your neurology as well. As dangerous as that is. I mean, never do that, because thankfully the flood doesn't exist, but if the flood ever did exist, we'd all be fucked. Meta or Master Chief? Meta? Am I an uncultured swine for not knowing what meta means? Scale of 1 to 10, how well do I rate this DLC? I give it a 7.5. I'm pretty sure that was exactly what I gave Halo Wars 2. Or 7.75. Either way, between a 7.5 and an 8.
It's grown quiet. Could we have finally pushed them back? You know better than that, brother.
Yeah, so I think 7.5 is a good rating. It would have been a 9 if it didn't, if it wasn't a contained story. It's just like I knew it was gonna be a contained story. I knew that it was gonna be, because they couldn't bring the flood back in the Halo Wars DLC, in the spin-off DLC. Like that would have been a bad idea. I get that, but it's still like I just kind of want it to be self-contained, to not be self-contained. But yeah, still, it's fucking sick. Can the flood infect vegetation? Do vegetation have neural systems? I'm not a biologist, so I don't know. If they do, then yes. If not, then no. Would you like to kill a grave mine by driving a wall into his mouth and blow? That's probably a little bit too bombastic, a little bit too Battlefield, but whatever works, I guess. Oh, dude, I cannot wait to get my frames back after this. Whack off, what the? Oh, dude, I for some dumb reason, I stopped watching RVB in like 2008. I don't know why. Or was it was shortly after Cold Storage came out, when they did that video for Cold Storage and Foundry. After that, I just phased out for some reason. I need to watch it all. I plan on watching it all soon at some point. I need to. I mean, you can't really be a Halo fan and not watch RVB. Oh, by the way, let me know if my mic is like decent volume when I'm sat back like this. Oh yeah, this. Just gotta kind of wait. Just defend them. We've done. Oh shit. We've done every single one of the side objectives. Huh. Not bad. Let's get some more rangers. Get some rangers. And why not?
The flood reinforcements are accelerating. They must recognize the threat those drills pose to them.
Flood versus Zerg. I wish I knew about StarCraft lore. Here we go. Here we go. The Big Daddy. Right. You can actually drop these really fast if you focus fire on them. Like, really fast, but like, quite surprisingly fast. What I'm going to do, I think, is there's one comes from up here, one comes from there. I'll stasis the one up there. Just, like, nail this one. And then, yeah, like, watch this, watch this. Look how fast that dies. I don't even need to use stasis on the one up here. Not even any point. Or this one, even. Look how fast that gets dropped. I mean, I have got a shitload of locusts firing at it, and hunters. I've got a lot of stuff firing at it, but... Pretty sure we're almost done. And then we get to have our precious frames back. Will we fight the precursors or work with them? Neither. The precursors will never be in the game directly. This is the thing. I never want the precursors in the game directly. I want them like in Easter eggs and stuff. I want their influence to be in Easter eggs and to be indirect in the background and to be told that that's happening in Easter eggs. But I don't want to like fight one or anything because that just it defeats the object of them.
Hold them off a bit longer.
We're close to triggering the chain reaction. Motion getting triggered. What's another sci-fi infection faction you know about? I know a little bit about the Xenomorphs, a little bit about the Hive from Destiny. I probably know about more than that, I just can't think off the top of my head. I want to make a Hive versus Flood video. I think that'd be kind of cool, because interestingly, from the Destiny lore that I do know, the Hive are actually not like the Flood at all. Even though they resemble them, they're not actually that similar to the Flood in the slightest. It'd be pretty interesting to cover that in a video. I don't know. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to make a Flood versus Hive from Destiny video. Put 1 in the chat. Yeah, saying Healy issue pre-cover would be a cool game. It won't happen, it's like too specific lore, but it'd be cool. There we go. Oh shit, that's a lot of ones. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna read all the books. Sorry, I'm gonna watch all of Biff's videos as well. I'm not just gonna like just guess it all. I'll do my research before. I always do. That's a lot of ones. Right, I'll be doing that video soon then. That's the plan. I'll start like, so I know a little bit of Destiny lore, but I don't know it enough to make a video yet. So I'm gonna do my research and then get to it. Why don't all infected elites keep their shields? I don't know if there's a reason for that. I think it just determines like it depends on how much damage the body of the host takes before they're infected. And obviously, if their combat harness is damaged, then their like shield module and camo module might not work. It all depends on how much damage the host has taken. Wait, Destiny has lore. Believe it or not, Destiny does have lore. Joe Statham did a damn good job. Right, let's freeze that while we deal with this. Oh shit, this is perfect for the Lich. Get the Lich out, boys. Look at that beautiful thing. Yeah, Joe Statham wrote a lot of the Grimoire for Destiny 1, if I remember correctly at least. Where's the lamb sauce? Fucking love Gordon Ramsay. Dude, look how sick that looks. Like, holy shit. So cool. Would you think it would be cool if Mendican Bias was a Flood leader? It would make sense. I'd love him as a leader. I made a Halo Wars 2 leader speculation video last year, and I said that I'd love for him to be a leader, but not a Flood one. Because he's trying to, ever since Halo 3, he's been trying to atone for his sins. The sins of converting to the Flood. That's why he saved Chief at the end of Halo 3. Should you play Destiny 2? I mean, I've been having a shitload of fun on it, so I'd say yes. I'd say yes. You'd think the Grey Man would utilise all the iconic forward tech lying around to put some damn shields on its meat army. The Flood's main strength though isn't like defences, it's just the sheer number of units it throws at you. It overwhelms you. Here we go. Finito. Is there a proto grave? If there's a proto grave mind, does this mean the Halo 3 grave mind is dead? Doesn't definitively mean that it's dead. Might mean that it is, but I don't know. I still genuinely believe there's a chance he could be kicking somewhere. Somewhere.
Avium, the way is clear. I can reach the Forerunner station. I will stay here with the rest of our team.
Oh, perfect. The next mission I wanted to show on stream is this one. Perfect.
Down below. Glorious.
Favorite Halo ship, without a shadow of a doubt, the Shadow of Intent. See what I did there?
Good luck. And to you.
This game is dope. It is indeed, my dude.
More patriarchs of what has taken place here.
Do I know about the Tyranids? No, I don't see. I can't say that I do. Do you think we'll see any future precursor to like the Star Roads or neural physics? I don't think so. I think that stuff. I mean, we could, but you've got to think about it in a realistic sense as well. 343 can't start adding precursor stuff to the games because that is like super deep lore. Like for people that are watching the stream and that know Tolkien lore, that's like the Silmarillion. Is that what it's called? The Silmarillion? Whatever that huge book is called of the deep lore, with like Morgoth and Ungoliant and stuff like that. That is Halo's equivalent. Like, that is super deep lore. That's too deep to have in a game, I think. Unfortunately, I mean, it's not too deep to have in Easter eggs and terminals. Like Bungie proved that, and so did 343.
It stinks of death down here. The enemy is everywhere.
Yeah, live Q&A would be a good idea sometime. I've been meaning to do like a Q&A video for 9 months now. Silmarillion, that's the one. Silmarillion, that's the one. Thank you, Jagon. I need somebody in there. Oh my god, my frames. Oh my god, the frame rate. Okay, this is cool. This gives me some crazy Resident Evil vibes right here. Good video, thank you, my dude. Thank you. Yeah. No, a lot of people's favourite ship is the Shadow of Intent. Such a cool ship. It has the best shipmaster, best design and everything. Yeah, the Grave Mine I'm pretty sure was supposed to have a bigger role in Halo 3. This is so cool. I love this flood mechanic in Halo Wars 2. You basically have to kite the flood. You have to kite the infection forms so they don't infect your units. Pretty cool. And then we'll kill the spawner. Time to get me some fluid. Some fluid. Yeah, this is really cool. Look at this. There's like actual dedicated paths for jetpack brutes. Or jump pack brutes is the correct term. Kite. League of Legends. Yes, I used to play League of Legends. I don't anymore, thank God. Yeah, like here. You have to fully, unless I can use Viridis' spec. Oh no, it's not letting me, but okay. I don't even need to in the first place. Yeah, dude, I used to be a Rengar main back in the day. Yeah, I'm excited as fuck for Shadow of War. It's a terrible shame about the god-awful microtransactions in it, but in a single-player game, I love Shadow of Mordor so much. I fucking love that game. Since Sentinels are cleansing High Charity, does that mean the banner should now have all the Covenant tech? I mean, it's going to take them a while to cleanse the entire thing. I think. But yeah, theoretically, yeah, it does, which is pretty big. In a bit, fam. Alright, in a bit, Menachem Bias. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I appreciate it. Favorite Forerunner art style? Halo 3. Just like objectively, that's not even a question for me. Halo 3. Halo 3, no game has ever done, apart from maybe Halo 2 Anniversary. I feel like if Halo 2 Anniversary's art style, Forerunner art style, got transitioned over to Halo 3's in a remaster, it would look fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I really do not like this Forerunner art style at all. Like, I really don't like it. Really don't.
Impressive. Pavium,
When I catch up on RVB, I might do some lore on him.
Can you get past them? We are more agile than those shovels.
Oh yeah, this video is gonna be going live. As soon as the stream's over, which will be in like an hour or so, the stream will go live
You would want to test your mighty reflexes.
on my channel, so you can just rewatch it. This is pretty cool as well, like an actual maze. And also, one of the coolest things I completely forgot to mention about this DLC, there's fucking puzzles in it. Like, you have to solve puzzles in an RTS, and the mechanic works really well. It's super cool. I'm telling you, dude, Halo Wars 2 is like a genuinely innovative RTS. This game deserves so much more credit. It's like, one of my favourite Halo games, hands down.
All units.
Okay, it's just past here, that really cool section with the honor guard.
I will easily tear through them.
I know, I kind of agree, Spark. I do agree. I mean, it wasn't the approach to Gravemind, and they aren't like as serious as Graveminders are, so I can let it slide. But yeah, the Flood need to come back, but they need to come back in a logical, reasonable way, not just out of the blue for no reason.
I'll cut them off before they overrun us.
Yeah, the security system thing, that was cool. I like that. That was really cool. At first, you know, obviously you're making the Forerunner symbol. I thought we were making Menachem Bias' symbol, and like, dude, like as I was doing it, I got my phone and I was like, yo, I need to Google Menachem Bias' symbol. And obviously it wasn't the same one, but
Special mix of
I wish it was.
just for you. Pavium, my modified
This is pretty cool as well.
against the flood. At least
Viridis' spec is this, this like oil this gel that he puts down, that stuff that slows the enemies and also burns them, and it absolutely destroys infection forms. It's so useful for them. Oh shit! There we go.
you call upon me, all units. Get out of my way.
Just gotta keep using that. We've gotta keep using that.
All units.
Who'd win in a fight, the Gravemind or Morgoth? I'd probably say Morgoth. I think a more reasonable like lore-centric, what's the word, matchup would be Morgoth and the Primordial, or maybe like Ungoliant and the Primordial. Considering the Primordial looks quite spider-like.
All units.
When we do a collab with Mythic Tyrant or Axeman, don't know. Shoot, me and Axeman spoke quite a bit in Seattle at PAX about collabing. We'll do some more stuff soon, and I'd like to stream some stuff with can't talk. Stream some stuff with Mythic Tyrant, like do like a Halo 3 run or something. Because I know like he's like seriously fucking good at like legendary runs. I mean that's where his name came from. So
There's a forerunner turret
have him like teach me the ways. That'd be pretty fun.
It's surrounded by blisters. We should investigate it.
Yeah, that's pretty true actually, Jacob.
Then I suggest using
Or maybe
Guard. Their cloaking ability.
I'd say that's more like a precursor type thing. I'd say Ungoliant aligns with the Primordial, Morgoth aligns with the Didact, maybe, kind of, sort of.
Can't spare many fighters.
Morgoth is like either the Didact or Menachem Bias. Oh, Menachem Bias, actually, that kind of makes sense.
Where do you want us?
Okay, this scene here, this scene? We're not watching a movie. This section here, this set piece here is what I'm on about. Dude, I'd love to collab with Biff. I love his stuff.
About time.
We'll see. We'll see. I'd love to.
One side.
If on the complete off chance Biff is watching this video, then watching the stream, then let's collab.
Moving to position.
I'll never do that again as well.
Now is the time.
Here we go.
Use your cloak.
Watch this. You have to camo through this. It's like a maze. Keep these guys there.
If we disturb the sacks, they may release flood.
Yeah, watch when I go near. Don't fucking shoot the combat forms.
All now.
So cool.
Guard moving. Moving out. On my way. Leader power ready.
Try and pick as many of these resources up as possible.
Moving to position.
Can we attack these? Yeah, we can.
Honor guard
We
moving.
can attack them in camo. I didn't realize we could. I forgot that it didn't reveal the camo.
I go.
Chief versus anything, Chief wins. Dude, Chief could like drop kick the Primordial. He couldn't, but favorite AI, Mendic and Bias again without a shadow of a doubt.
Something's not right here.
This is cool.
Tread carefully.
I'll take the bait. I'll take the bait and show you guys what it is.
Sir.
favorite AI is Mendicant Bias. I feel like any other answer is wrong apart from Cortana. I feel like it is. Or Spark, maybe. Spark's technically an AI. You think Penitent Tangent may have been infected by the Logic Plague? Possibly. I think he was just really, really lax with his security protocols. But I also think that, yeah, he was obviously going rampant. Maybe had some Logic Plague in him as well. I'd say so. I'd say so. I mean, that red eyeball wasn't there for no reason. Okay, we can take... Let's jump those guys up there. Come on there. Right now. You think the Flood will appear in Halo 6 and impact Cortana? Cortana should have the Logic Plague, and the Flood should appear at the end of Halo 6, returning to the galaxy for the final test for the mantle that the precursors set. They should. Oh yeah, Black Box as well. Forgot about Black Box. That's also a very good thing. The fact that he was played by in Hunt the Truth. What was the actor's name? The guy who played the character in Shaun of the Dead. Oh shit! What was his name in Shaun of the Dead? It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Oh shit! Chief versus Ungoliant. Chief versus a massive shadow spider. I'd still give it to the Chief. Okay, we'll take the bait. We'll take the bait. Yeah, we'll go down here and take the infested spawners, the infested form of bait. This is really cool. And then spawners.
That infestor was part of an ambush. Destroy those spawners. Now.
If he's infected, this could play a part in Halo 6. He could be. What happened to Penitent Tangent? That's actually a very good question, dude. That raises the question that I've not even thought about. What happened to him? And like, what happened to Delta Halo after as well? That's probably been answered somewhere and I've forgotten it, but... Right, I'm going to send a Volhidas up here. Ed! That was it. Ed. That was the one. The only thing, the first thing that springs to mind when I think of Ed is, it's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Major props if anyone gets that reference. That is one of my favourite movies of all time. Sean Pegg is an absolute... Simon Pegg, sorry. And, what's his name? Nick. Nick Frost. Absolute legends. Simon Pegg paid back. What? Whoa! Hey, holy shit. Okay, Veridus just got tanked. He's going to send one of the jump pack boots up there to res him. Right, attack. That is very useful. That is very useful. You still don't know how the Grave Mine made it onto High Charity. Oh, what? I know this and I can't remember it. I know the reason why and I can't remember it. Oh shit. I can't remember. Oh, this is annoying me now. I've made a video, but I've spoken about it in a video before and I can't remember. Do you think Reach deserves an anniversary? Not an anniversary, but I would do many, many, many things to get a 1080p 60 FPS, like patch or remaster. It's not really remaster. Like re-release of Reach. I do a lot to get that. So kinda, yeah. Oh yeah. In Amberclad. That was it. I'm an idiot. He took an Amberclad, basically took control of it over the library on Delta Halo, and then basically opened a slipspace portal into the inside of High Charity and slingshot it into the inside of High Charity. So he like basically threw a flood infested in Amberclad into High Charity and then it spread. Okay, this bit here is fucking difficult. Where's... Oh, shit. Oh, God. I literally need him. Go. Run. Oh, my God. These elites aren't going to make it. My honor guard got infected. I think. Oh, no. No, he didn't. He just... Camo. Oh.
All units.
Oh god, this isn't good. This isn't good. I've royally fucked up here, guys. Oh god. Oh, they're dead. Shit. That's not good. Oh, we can't go here yet either. Do you think Halo 6 split screen will be like Halo 3? Chief Arbiter? I think so, yeah. I reckon it will be. I really hope squad mechanics don't come back in Halo 6. I really, really hope they don't. But I think they'll do something like that. For co-op, which I'm fine with. For split screen, that's cool. Yeah. If someone... Oh, God. If somebody said that it was the Pillar of Autumn, it was not the Pillar of Autumn. The Pillar of Autumn died at the end of Halo C. Died. It's fucking shit, but... Pillar of Autumn was RIP after Halo C. That's how we managed to destroy Alpha Halo. Leader point earned. Okay, well we've got to find a way now to... Ooh, there's something I want to do here as well. There's a containment breach Easter egg you can do here, where you unlock that Phoenix log. I don't know what it has on it, but... What is this game? Halo Wars 2. This is Halo Wars 2, my dude. Right. Before we start this containment thing... Yeah, okay, we can. I'm going to take my units back, and we're going to try and pick Voridus up, because we're going to need him. Like, we are seriously going to fucking need him. Do you think the UNS Infinity will get infected by the Flood? I don't think so, no. I can't see that happening. I want the Infinity to go down. I want the Infinity to, like, go down, and have Lasky go down with it and just survive. That'd be sick. Yeah. Imagine going to Train Station 05 to fight a huge flood infection. But it's huge and powerful. I mean, we kind of already did that. We sort of already did that. Right. Okay, there's a spawner there. That's good. Please despawn all these infection forms. Oh, Christ. Why is... Oh, God. We can evade. What? How many? Holy shit. I mean, we can get past... Oh, God, they're all there. Oh, shit. Right, we've got to get past this. Spawn some rangers, and then we'll... Oh, God. We just got to beg this light bridge doesn't turn off halfway through. Oh, God. Run. I like how the infection forms in this more resemble spiders than they did before. It's pretty cool. So I always assumed that was their inspiration. It was never made a, like, objectively apparent, but I always assumed that was where they came from. Jesus, man, where are they coming from? There's so many of them. I need to get stasis. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get 2 stasis unlocks. Does Chief ever die, or is he just God? I mean, you could say he is a god. He's not, but you could say that. Right, let's try again. We killed quite a lot of those infection forms, so we might be able to make it. How are the orbital bombardment in this stage? I assume. I mean, me and Halo Cannon were talking about this in Seattle at PAX. We just assumed that more banished ships showed up. More than just the Enduring Conviction. Like, what's Atriox's ship called? I've completely forgotten. I assume that showed up. So I don't know where that was. His Corvette. Okay, can we spawn anything else in there? Or is that a no-no? God, this is like legitimately tricky. Navigating all this stuff is like really tricky. We're gonna have to just leave that. Okay, thankfully they all missed us. With that. This next section is very difficult. What do you think about the Warden Eternals line in Halo 5? Who were you before you were 117? I really, really, really hope that has something to do with that, but I don't think it will do. Wasn't that theory? I have a small recollection that theory was like officially debunked after Halo 5 came out. I'll have to like inquire about that. But I have like a small inkling that was debunked. I'm not sure. Well, we need to find out. Yeah, so this section here, basically this is a quarantine zone, and deactivating those lasers triggers the quarantine, and it shuts this area down, and it fucking throws like 3 billion infection forms at you, and you have to survive it. And if you survive it if you kill them all in under a certain time, it unlocks that, and you can get the Phoenix log. Problem is, I don't have a good army for this at all. By army, I mean a small band of brothers. Right.
What now? Wait.
What else could that possibly mean? That's the thing, I don't know, but I have a memory that they did debunk that theory. That's the thing, I don't know what... It could mean other stuff, like he was an innocent child, he was kidnapped, yada yada, but like... I don't know. Time will tell with that one. Okay, one thing that I meant to do before was to use this. Okay. Now, if they chase us, and we kite them, what we can do is this. And it just, like, instantly wipes them. That is actually really OP. We kill the spawner. That's dead. Easy. Easy peasy. We gotta do this quite fast as well. Like, this is like a speed run. Yeah, I wish Chief's armor didn't change as well. I'll put the mines there as well, because they're going to come from there again. Okay, if I can just use my troops to focus on this side, and then have the mines and the glassing beams focus on the other side, that actually should work. Go on, insta it. Almost. Play Halo 3 missions every day and never get bored. Yep, I'm like with the Halo 2. I'm like that with Halo 2. I can play Halo 2 every single day and never get bored. On MCC alone, my Halo 2 campaign playtime is like 340 hours. Like, I just don't get bored of it. Is that it? Did we do it? I assume we did it. Okay, is that gonna... Hey, there we go. We did it, boys. Let's go. Okay, I believe around here there's another one of those laser sections. Possibly. Yeah, there. Right there. Best moment in Halo was the quarantine zone 4-way all-out war. Yeah, that was sick. Wait, quarantine zone? You mean, what's it called? Gravemind. Or do you mean... The human sentinels, Flood and Covenant on quarantine zone, technically. Yeah, no, you mean quarantine zone. I'm an idiot, yeah. But it's to a point where humans... You can see humans fighting. I know you can see him in the background, a sacred icon, but that's it, I think. That, oh no, the Warden in Silentium, the Warden in the Faber's trial, that's not... Was he at Faber's? Yeah, it was at Faber's trial. He's the one with the green AI. That's not that. It's not the same Warden. I don't know why they chose the same name. Weird, but that's not the same Warden. Because about 6 or so months after Halo 5 came out, I re-listened to Silentium and Cryptum and Primordium, and the Warden shows up in Cryptum as well, and I was like, holy shit, hang on, is there a connection there? And then it turns out no, it's just completely different. Alright, thanks dude, thanks to Optimal Venus, sorry. Thanks for stopping by, dude. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna glass this motherfucker. I mean, the brute, oh, shit. There go all my rangers. That's not good. Come on. Okay, that's good. At least we got him before he got one more melee attack off. Oh, shit. No. Attack. Okay, there we go. These guys. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Run. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Look at that thing chasing us. Okay, there we go. There we go. Run around. Run around. Have you listened to the Awaken the Nightmare soundtrack yet? I actually haven't. I tried to when it first released. I tried to, but iTunes refused to install, and I just couldn't be arsed with it anymore. So I stopped trying, unfortunately. Hopefully it'll be on Spotify soon, though, so I can actually listen to it. We really, really badly need a heal, like really badly. My frantic tapping. That happens when I play RTSs. Any theories about the new DLC yet? No, I literally finished it like 5 hours ago. I'm gonna probably tomorrow and the day after. I'm just gonna rewatch all the cutscenes and stuff, re-listen to the dialogue, read all the Phoenix logs, and I'll see if there's anything I can knock up. Because I don't like making theories for the sake of it. I like making theory videos when I have an actual theory, not just for the sake of making a theory video. So if I find anything, I will make a theory video 100%. But if not, then I won't, because I don't want to like just make them for the sake of it. Okay, I can finally heal my units. Okay, scoop them back up, and let's give them the fat heal. Fate had us meet as foes, but this ring will make us brothers. Fucking awesome quote. That's one of my favourite quotes as well. That's like top 3. No retreat. I'll have a look. Alright, see you in a bit, Halo Boy. Thank you for stopping by, my dude. I appreciate it. Is Aatrox wearing some type of UNSC armor, or at least parts of it? I'm pretty sure, isn't the technical law that it's like scraps of UNSC armor? So there's like an ODST chest plate on his stomach. There's like a power gauntlet and stuff like that. Oh, here we go. The puzzle. I was on that before. Did the Gravemind ever hear of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I can't say that he did. Top 3 quotes. Oh god. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna have to go for different characters. Fate had us meet as foes, but this ring will make us brothers. I actually prefer that to I've listened through Rock and Metal and Time. Then were it so easy, then I need a weapon. Right, let's get some Grenadiers. Rangers are always good for this as well. And also some jump pack brute for the melee damage. And more Grenadiers. Right, so the best thing here is to split your units up into 3 groups. You sort of just have to do it on a limb. That's what I did earlier. What this is an overall favourite music track from Halo 1 through 3. I mean, the classic Halo theme. Always gotta be. Always gotta be. I also love the entirety of Halo 2 soundtrack. Devil's Monsters is sick. Trace Amounts is sick. Peril's sick. Brutes is sick. Released is sick. Arrival's sick. 117 is sick. Haven's sick. Created from Halo Wars 2 is sick. Jameson Locke from Halo 5 is sick. So many. Favorite Cortana design? Halo 5. Halo 5. No, not Halo 5. Halo 4. Halo 4. Halo 4 closely followed by Halo 2. Okay, so if I make that group 1, add that as well. Make that group 1. And then group 1 has to defend this one. We have Group 2 defend this one. And then we have the remainder, Group 3, over here. And then we can spawn as many reserves as we want, which is pretty fucking useful. That was cool. You must be our shield now. Pretty dope. Pavillon at the top, like, he's holding off, but he's like, you've got to be our shield now. If we ever meet the Halo 3 Gravemind, he will possibly pull the chief and I together and be like a family reunion. I can imagine doing something like that, actually. Because the Gravemind does have like a little bit of a sense of humour. Just a little bit, but does have a sense of humour. These Gravemind forms. These Grenadier forms are sick. The Brute Grenadiers. I could do with healing these guys. They're okay, and they're more than okay. Yeah, these guys look cool as fuck. They're really fat, but they're cool. Oh shit, there's a spawner there. I really wish Halo Wars 2 had attack stances, so I could, oh, hang on. Is that attack move? Did they have attack move? Oh shit, they did. I think. Hold on. Let me just see what that command is. Because that actually might be, it's either attack move or it's a stance. Facility power, that's the power of the machine in the middle of the room. Mouse and keyboard shortcuts. Oh god, this menu's a mess. This menu's an absolute mess. Turtle Biscuit ripped this settings menu apart in his video. Selections and actions, maybe? I mean, they've improved it quite a lot, to be fair. It was never this organised before. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. No. Oh, I've got no idea what it is. Yeah, they added a ton of new commands. They actually fixed the main menu. Why can't I speak? The fucking settings menu. They actually fixed it, which is good. Okay, let's take you guys and add you to group 2. Even it out a little bit. God, what can we even get? Okay, we can get Infusion Week. This thing's alright. I don't know. I'll use it here. It's sort of like the hammer, the Chieftain special ability with a hammer in Halo Wars 1. I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same thing. There's already something kind of like this in Halo Wars 2, but it's pretty cool. Doggo is barking up a storm. The flood is here, my friend. He realises it. I feel like Halo 3 has always been trying to find a fourth companion to the to the melee gun grenade gameplay, and it's never worked. Equipment was the best one because when you had bad equipment that didn't work, like flare and deployable cover, you just deleted it from the fucking map. Whereas the Spartan abilities, the entire map, and armor abilities, the entire maps are built around them. You can't just delete them. Like, Spartan abilities need to be gone. I can't stand any of them. It's just no. Massive no. There we go. That's one of them down. Oh shit, these guys are getting overrun. It's no, group 1 stay up there. These guys need to go to group 2. Oh shit on it. There we go. Group 1. Group 2. Yeah, group 2 need a hand. Fuck. Dude, the grouping system in this game is so useful. Oh god, we don't have Aatrox's Bulwark either. Shit. This isn't good. Right, let's get as many of those as we can. Send them all over here. Oh, shit on it. We completely lost group 3. So that's going to have to be group 3. That's going to have to be group 2. Oh, God. I mean, we're almost there. I think. Mythical animals, flood combat forms. What, like unicorns? A flood-infected unicorn. Why do I feel like, because the unicorn is like 343's thing, it's like their logo. Why do I feel like that's going to be a thing? At some point. I'm not against it. It's kind of cool. Canonized unicorns in the Halo universe. Oh, yes. Needed that. Oh, shit. Shit on it. Okay, for the meantime, I'm going to stasis those. Okay, yeah, they actually can't attack. Good. And then these guys can come over here. And wait for them to get out of stasis. I think this is contained? Flood Unicorn, Nightmare Fuel confirmed. Yeah, pretty much. Imagine, like, the horn, like, sort of twisted and broken with tentacles coming out of it. That'd be kind of sick. Okay, so I think after this mission, we are going to just have a quick look through some of the Phoenix logs, and then I'm going to end the stream, because I want to go watch the official 343 stream, because I know some people that are going to be on it, and I want to watch them talk about cool stuff, which would be pretty dope. What if Halo 6 was like Halo 3's one player would be... Yeah, no, I answered that earlier, and I'd like that. I'd love that. That'd be cool. I agree, that'd be kind of sick. Oh, they randomized the order every time. Interesting. Yeah, this is that that puzzle thing I was on about earlier. Pretty cool. That should be it. There we go. And then we flip this around. I reckon... There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look how cool that looks over there. Fully infested Forerunner facility. Can intergalactic flood be stopped? I mean, they are just regular flood, but they've just gone intergalactic, but they may have gotten, like, hold of a load of crazy technology intergalactically, which isn't a good idea, which isn't good, so you never know. No, this won't lead directly into Halo 6, unfortunately. I mean, I highly doubt it will do. I'd like to think the flood will have a huge impact on Halo 6, whether it will or not, I don't know. What is that symbol? I actually don't know. I'm actually not sure. There you go. They're two of my favourite missions from this campaign. I actually might stream... Yeah, you know what? Tomorrow night, I reckon I might stream some more. Around the same time, do the last two missions. Or the last mission, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I might do that. We'll see how things go. Right, let's have a quick look at some of the Phoenix logs, which I've actually not properly read yet. And then I'm going to call it quits after that, because I want to go watch the 343 stream. And I also want to go get a cup of tea as well. That too. Where is it? Campaign... Why does it say 94 in red? Okay, I have all of these? Is this from... Yeah, that's Voridus. Pandora's Bot. Okay, that's from Spearbreaker. And then this is... Okay, this is the new stuff. Oh, this is about the colony stuff. Whereas the 343 stream... I think it's mixer.com/ let me check. /Halo. Yeah. It might even be live now, I'm not sure. Nah, it's not live yet. Not live yet. So we got a little bit of time. We got some time. Warp Reflections. This is Plutus. This is not a call for help, as I know it is already too late for us, but rather a warning. The Flood Scourge has breached our base, and I can... Oh, that's cool. One of the missions Pavium tells you over the comms that a load of the bases are getting infected, and that you need to hurry up with what you're doing. That's kind of cool. That brute knows that it's too late. We were preparing the laser drills for power extraction when an Ungoi spotted the first form. We laughed at typical Ungoi panic until we saw a wraith engulfed by a wave of seething sickness. Our defences did little to stop the sheer number of Flood when they first attacked, swarming over the turrets and silencing them under mounds of filth. Jesus Christ. We fell back inside, but they crawled and slithered through the vents and cracks, and our base became a slaughterhouse. I watched as battle-hardened Geralhane scream in terror as the Flood twisted their forms into horrifying new shapes, spreading their eyes for a swift death. It's fucking rancid, dude. Warriors I had fought side by side with turned upon me with unknowing eyes and terrible rage. I ordered the few survivors to fall back to the inner corridors as I planted my last cache of plasma mines, hoping to put an end to the torment suffered by those infected. There are moments of silence after the mines exploded, which we used to count our numbers and weapons. We have not enough to hold for an hour, let alone push back this entire enemy. Already, the uncanny screams have started rumbling again, and the pounding has begun as they fling their battered and contorted bodies against the door. We laughed at the Covenant rumours about high charity, but they were all true. The Flood will consume all. You must. Transcription ends. That's fucking cool. That is sick. Holy shit. Tread carefully. The Journal of Sultan Noram, Sanghili Guard, 6th of... Oh, this is still April. 2559. Or is that June? No, that'd be June, since it's American dates. Commander Pavium has stationed me at his salvage operation to provide security in case the humans try to interfere. Though the Geralhane are usually ruled purely by instinct and rage, Pavium appears to have a strong tactical mind. Though he would kill me for me suggesting so, he would make a fine Sanghili. Yeah, that would trigger Pavium in, like, no end. I stand guard as the jabbering Ungoi blast through the wreckage to clear a route through to the ruins of High Charity, so that once Pavium and Voridus have looted the area around High Charity of its weapons, we may transport them out quickly and avoid the brunt of the Sentinel's wrath. Perhaps it is the offensive musk of the Geralhane or the insistent chattering of the Ungoi, but I feel uneasy. There is something wrong about this. We have all heard the rumours of what happened to High Charity, but we do not talk too loudly about them, for fear of giving them life. I see a glint of the same fear in the eyes of some older Geralhane, those for whom the Covenant is not just a distant memory. Dude, this shit is sick. When we first joined the Banished, we set aside all Covenant lies and those gullible enough to believe in them. But now the High Charity looms over us like a giant dead thing, those lies do not seem so foolish. Are we not as guilty as the Covenant by ignoring the warnings about High Charity as they ignored the tales of the Halo Rings? One thing is certain, there is danger here. The Ark does not deploy its Sentinels without good reason, and their numbers are many. That's fucking cool. Holy shit. Idle hands. Ooh, hello. Hello. 25... So is this Tragic Solitude then? I assume this is Tragic Solitude. If it's 2552, because he died in 2555. 2555. Recently, I have had troubling thoughts. I'm caretaker of this... Yeah, okay, so it is Solitude then. Oh, shit. I'm caretaker of this installation, and it is my duty to maintain the natural balance of things, and I perform my task admirably. But what I have learned from this experience, this war, is the terrible cost of peace. Oh, shit on it. That's annoying. For millennia, all was quiet and still, and the wonderful designs of this installation meant I had relatively little to do, except making improvements and the occasional minor systems repair. The paradox is that the better I perform in my job, the less I have to do. As a result, I'm conflicted by the recent events on this installation. The damage caused by the invaders in their war horrifies me, but it has given me a purpose once again. The one constant is that this installation is the most important thing in the galaxy, and I must protect it at all costs. The destruction that scars the place I'm duty-bound to protect has focused my thoughts for the first time in centuries, and so it is once again through conflict that I have found a renewed sense of purpose. And I'm guessing, because that's High Charity right there, that's putting the shield up around it, I'm guessing this is where he finds the Flood. I've marshalled my Sentinels to construct a protective quarantine shell around the crash site of the object once known as High Charity. If the Flood were to escape and infect the installation, then everything we fought so hard for so long ago would be jeopardized. This installation's primary purpose is to create the only weapons capable of stopping a mass Flood outbreak. Upon sealing the shell, my Sentinels will raise the perimeter and modify the refuge to ensure that no sentient life survives nearby. I must deprive the Flood of any host bodies in close proximity to their prison. When all this is done, I will keep a battalion of Sentinels on patrol in the vicinity, not only to guard against the Flood, but to guard against any future invaders bent on self-destruction. The Banished. This destruction is regrettable, but I consider it to be a responsible pruning necessary to the greater good of this installation. I only wish I had the resources to repair the rest of the damage wrought by the war. The moon at the centre of the foundry has been largely depleted, and without the necessary support structures in place, there's no way for us to find fresh resources for raw materials. More frequently, the same thought occurs to me. This installation's purpose is to safeguard the galaxy, and therefore must be preserved against all threats, but the inhabitants of the galaxy themselves have proven themselves time and time again to be the biggest threat to this installation, their self-destructive actions apparently impossible to curb. I shall pursue this paradox, for it is only a matter of time before I will be forced to address it tangibly. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, see you in a bit, dude. In a bit, Gamers Life. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. Just going to read these last two. Nah, that's it's not a new monitor. That's Tragic Solitude. Ooh, him again. The uncomfortable truth. High Charity has been successfully sealed. The perimeter has been raised, the sentinel defences put in place, and the flood contained. I allowed myself a small congratulation for a job well done. But now that the dust has settled, I find my mind wandering into forbidden territories once again. Therefore, I have set myself the task of cataloguing and researching the flood and its myriad of forms. Okay. Of course, this installation has full databanks on the flood's history and the war with my creators waged against it. But there is always a small chance of new discoveries, yeah boy? Even if it is simply reassessing old knowledge with the context of recent events. Many regard the flood as the ultimate representation of chaos, traditionally thought of as the enemy of the natural balance of the universe, a direct threat against the mantle itself. However, with all things, what is chaotic can form patterns and purpose when viewed from afar or close enough distance. In fact, the most disturbing thought is the single-mindedness of the flood. Its one goal to subsume all the sentient life to make all as one. Ooh. This could get quite spicy. No, this is Tragic Solitude. This is not Spark. An Uncomfortable Truth 2. From records I have studied, as the flood grows closer to critical destiny, it absorbs the knowledge and intelligence of its hosts. As it grows in strength, coordination, and awareness, it forms proto-grave minds, and then finally the grave mind itself. Once a grave mind has been created, the flood's race memory is re-established and it becomes almost unstoppable. This scenario is what led to the creation of the last Halo array so many years ago. From the perspective of the flood, is this not an attempt at bringing order to the galaxy rather than chaos? It is a dangerous line of thought, and I know there was another who fell into this trap and indeed became instrumental in the downfall of my creator's civilizations, my boy Mendicant. Fortunately, my loyalty and duty to this installation precludes me from following that path. My conclusions are still disturbing. The Flood are indeed the great threat to the galaxy my creators feared, but they are the truest to their nature. The Foreigners, the Sanshayum, the so-called Reclaimers all declare peace through unity and civilization, yet endlessly make war amongst themselves and others. Pretty fucking philosophical, to be honest with you. Wars fought in defense of their own independence while each forcing their own ideas of unity upon their enemies. Damn, dude. Solitude was a deep-ass motherfucker. I stand here as a guardian of that chaos. It is an uncomfortable truth. That is fucking cool. That is a nice way to round the stream off. Holy shit. Tomorrow, we will look through all of this. Ooh, these renders are going to be nice. I need to go through the game files and get my hands on those. Yeah. So, tomorrow, I'll probably stream tomorrow night. We'll read through this spicy-ass shit tomorrow night. It's gonna be a good one. But yeah, thanks a lot for stopping by, guys. This has been a pretty fun stream. And by pretty fun, I mean a very fun stream. I mean, this is the first stream since the flood returned. So yeah, thanks a lot for stopping by, guys. Leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. Also, go and check out the newest video that I uploaded like 3 hours ago, maybe. It's literally just all 3 of the cutscenes of the Blur flood cutscenes put together in one video. Pretty cool, I thought. I figured I'd do it. Also, go on over right now to this link. This is the official Halo stream, and Kevin Grace is on right now talking to Grim, the writer of Awakening the Nightmare. So go in there and then spam Hidden Xperia in the chat, please. Go and spam Hidden Xperia in the chat. Do that for your boy. You can log in with your Xbox Live account as well, which is pretty sick. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I am gonna go and watch this, and I'll catch you probably tomorrow for more fan fiction, actual canonical fiction readings. Right. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.